that's coming to fruition. So his studio's probably almost done because I don't know how much he wants to do on location or how much he wants to do in the studio. And just to, have the opportunity to executive produce a movie, a TV series that I was in the movie for, even though it's not all based on Rich Porter, AZ, and everything else. I think it's more than that. Not I think, I know it is. But, I don't want to say too much because, somebody said I announced that I was the president of some and up everything. So I'm just going to shut up. And when it's time, when it's time to make the right announcement and tell y'all more about it, then I will. But
Cameron is about to make millions with 50 Cent and leave Dame Dash out completely. Recently, 50 Cent put up a post about the Paid in Full series and how he's executive producing it. And get this, he told Cameron about almost a year ago. Yeah, a whole year ago. He had the rights, he had the vision, and he wanted Cameron on board to executive produce it with him. Now that's a huge deal. Paid in Full isn't just a classic movie. It's a cultural moment. Rich Porter, AZ, the streets, the whole vibe. And now Cameron is stepping back into it, not just as an actor or a name on the poster, but as somebody who's actually running the series with 50 Cent. That's money, that's influence, and that's power all wrapped into one. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
I seen 50 put up a post about, you executive producing a Paid in Full series. You want to tell the people about that?
Well, first of all, shout out to Star, shout out to 50. But he told me about this about a year ago, that he had the rights, maybe a little less than a year. He had the rights to the Paid in Full series. And, there's a few stories he wanted to talk about, Preacher, and he was like, he gonna let me executive produce it with him. And that was it. And we had a couple conversations, and when he announced it the other day, I said it almost must be time, because I know he's getting this situation together in Shreveport. They're giving him a hard time about his studio in Shreveport, but I've been looking, that's coming to fruition. So his studio is probably almost done, because I don't know how much he wants to do on location or how much he wants to do in the studio. And just to, have the opportunity to executive produce a movie, a TV series that I was in the movie for, even though it's not all based on Rich Porter, AZ, and everything else. I think it's more than that. Not I think, I know it is. But, I don't want to say too much because, somebody said I announced that I was the president of some shit and fucked up everything. So I'm just going to shut up. And when it's time, when it's time to make the right announcement and tell y'all more about it, then I will. But right now, that's privy to the information that I can give you, that it isn't just about Rich Porter, AZ, and Alpo. It's stories about different people, Fritz, Preacher, so on and so forth. But when I'm privy to give you guys more information, I will tell you more information. But I'm not jumping the gun and saying too much more than I need to tell you. But when it's time for casting and everything else, I'm pretty sure it'll be a big announcement, and we'll get down to the nitty gritty then. But that's as much information I can give you till I speak the fifth, and we make the next announcement and you tell me exactly what we're doing.
What Cameron and 50 Cent are cooking up with Paid in Full could change the game the same way Power did. Listen, here's the thing. We spent the first half breaking down how Cameron is about to make millions with 50 Cent on the Paid in Full series and why Dame Dash isn't in the picture. But let's zoom out for a second and let's look at the bigger picture here. This isn't about nostalgia. This is a full-on business move. 50 Cent has proven he knows how to turn a story into a money-making empire. Look at the Power universe. Between the original series and all the spin-offs, Power Book 2, Power Book 3, and all the specials, he's generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. And that's not counting streaming deals, international rights, or merchandise. He's built the whole universe from one show. He's not slowing down at all. Now think about Paid in Full. Cameron is stepping in as executive producer with 50 Cent running point. This means he's not just playing a part. He's helping to shape the entire narrative, deciding the cast and influencing the creative direction. And knowing 50 Cent, you know he's going to make a premium, high-dollar project. Here's the thing, though. Dame Dash could have been a part of this, too. If he hadn't burned the bridge with 50 Cent years ago, there's no reason he couldn't be in the mix, getting a piece of the business and the creative control. But that's history now. Cameron is now the one stepping up, taking that seat and cashing in. And honestly, that's what 50 Cent respects. People who show loyalty, vision, and the ability to execute. That's why I see this becoming just as huge as the Power universe. Paid in Full isn't just a movie. It's a brand. It's a story. It's a cultural touchstone. 50 Cent has already proven he knows how to expand brands into multi-platform empires. You put Cameron in there as the bridge between the streets and the boardroom, and now you've got a serious recipe for millions. This is as much as a business lesson as it is a cultural story. Cameron and 50 Cent are showing that knowing the streets, respecting the brand, and executing the vision is exactly how you make money in today's entertainment game. Millions of dollars don't just come from talent. They come from control, strategy, and timing. And think about the timing on this. Paid in Full hits streaming, TV, maybe even theatrical release. 50 Cent is going to treat it like a full-blown franchise. Cameron has the opportunity to leverage this exposure into other deals, endorsements, even his own media projects. He's not just getting a paycheck. He's building equity in a project that can grow for years. Now imagine if Dame Dash had played it differently. He could have been a part of this too. He could have leveraged that same brand, the same stories, the same connections, and gotten a piece of that empire. But he didn't. And that's why loyalty and business sense matter just as much as talent in this game. It's the kind of move that can redefine hip-hop business partnerships. Paid in Full isn't just about Rich Porter or Alpo or the original cast. It's about building a sustainable, multi-platform franchise. The streets respect the brand, the culture respects the brand, and now 50 Cent is going to make sure the whole world pays attention. So here's what you should take away. Cameron isn't just cashing a check. He's learning, executing, and getting a seat at the table that could pay out for years. And 50 Cent has proven once again that he can turn any story, any movie, any cultural property into a money-making empire. And that's a lesson for anybody watching who wants to understand how entertainment and business collide in hip-hop. And the crazy part? This is just the beginning. We haven't seen the full cast, the locations, the marketing plan, or the spinoffs. But if history repeats itself, this Paid in Full project could easily match the scale of the Power universe. Millions, influence, streaming deals, licensing, it's all coming. So let me ask y'all this. Do you still think Dame Dash has a chance to be a part of this series if he patches things up with 50 Cent? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.